guild members, it's your Vice Captain Kamigan here. It's Monday today. It's Guild War Monday. That's exactly what we're gonna do. We're gonna hop into a little bit of Guild War. Our opponents are the Mightofgod guild on the global server. So I don't think we've ever fought them before, but we're just gonna try and look for a tower here that we can fight against. And this one seems like a good opponent. We are probably going to cleave that top team. The bottom team, I'm quite good with the setup that we have, although I probably want to swap that Spirit Eye Celine with a Briar Witch Assyria just to stop that maid Chloe from doing any revives and shenanigans. Researcher Carrot though is kind of interesting there, along with the Pirate Captain Flan. But the top team, there's no distractions there really, no obstacles. It's just Adventurer Raz, Bellona, Immortal Wukong. I'm not expecting any of them to outspeed me, so we're going with the cleave for the top team. So yeah, I think that's all pretty much set up and done. Without much further ado, I think let's get into this fight. So for round 1, you have your basic standard cleave. So New Moon Luna's going to do what she does best and debuff everybody and combat readiness boost the Frida and the Ludwig. Frida is going to grant that extra soul with her artifact, which is good, and she can put the attack buff on Ludwig here, which is also good. And Ludwig, well, yeah, he does this, what I like to do, the skill 2 first, just so that he gets the skill nullifier in case of any counter attacks or any shenanigans, and then do the skill 1 and then just crush everything with the skill 3. So that is exactly what's going to happen. Skill 3 just takes everybody out nice and easy, and we move on to the second round. So second round, I'm guessing Maid Chloe is the priority here, right? So we want to try and take her out first if we can. It doesn't look like we're going to quite kill her with this, but we've done a good chunk of damage. Yeah, my afternoon soap fans lost, so I'm thinking, does an S1 with afternoon soap fan kill, or can I just S3? Fuck it, S3, and that should take care of the Maid Chloe. Yep, it does. Now Pirate Captain Fan gets to do her thing, although you won't be receiving any buffs because of that unbuffable, and you are still defense broken. So Researcher Carrot gets to do her thing. It's kind of interesting to see Researcher Carrot here. I'm guessing this was like a bomb or burn detonate kind of team, but Afternoon Soap Fan is gonna take care of her pirate counterpart, and Harseti is going to clear up the rest. We got the stun off, but I don't think that is even going to matter, because yep, down goes Researcher Carrot. That was interesting. Round 2 done and dusted. So yeah, let's see if we can't find another tower to fight. Also, apologies for the audio on here. I have had to redo the audio because the audio on the actual recording was garbage. So yeah, this tower looks okay. I don't like the Inheritor of Miki at the top. If I had Veronica leveled up, then yeah, I would, but yeah, I don't think I'm going to be doing this tower, unfortunately. Can we just appreciate as well how good like the cleave is into things? If you can pull it off, like if you have New Moon Luna, Frida and Eternal Wanderer Ludwig, like you're sailing through Guild War sometimes. Okay, this tower looks a lot more doable. So Yeah, I'm thinking we swap everything around. There's nothing on the bottom team that will stop a cleave, and the top team may be quick with the Conqueror Lilias, so I'm guessing Harseti will slow everything right down, but we don't need the Briar Witch Assyria on that team, since there's nothing that will be getting any revives there. So Spirit Eye Celine, you can get put in that place, and I think we should be good to go for the second fight. So round 1. Harseti, I'm Mediator Koeric. I'm going to try and take you down, I think. Doing a good chunk of health. Not quite taking you out completely, but that's okay. Yeah, you can get your cleanse / buffs up if you want that. And here comes Leaf with her debuffs. I think I'm going to try and do Mediator Koeric still, and try and get the combat readiness boost up for Spirit Eye Celine, which doesn't pop off for some kind of reason. I think it's maybe the restrict, I think, is stopping my combat readiness boost. But now my Spirit Eye Celine will get to go, and I think S3 is just going to cleanse everybody. I'm not liking all of these nasty debuffs. And we're just going to S1 here. Get some focus up. We're not even breaking through the barriers, but that's okay. I think I'm going to try and remove the barriers with Harseti's S3, because it does have a Dispel, and it works, and we get the stun off on the Conqueror Lilias, which isn't bad. And I'm going to, get the free Soul Burn on Leaf, try and take her out. Almost, so might as well use my second one on Conqueror Lilias. And now it should be just a simple case of dealing with Leaf. Now with Afternoon Soak Flan, or not quite, okay, Harseti, finish the job. Bang, okay, gone. That's round 1 done and dusted. On to round 2. And as per the first round, it's just going to be your standard cleave. So New Moon Luna does her thing, puts debuffs on everybody, boosts Frida and Eternal Wanderer Ludwig up. Frida gets the attack buff on Eternal Wanderer Ludwig, and I think steals 10 souls there, so we have enough souls to do the Ludwig combo, taking out Apocalypse Ravi there, so the damage was a bit mad there. And Rowana isn't going to get the chance to revive anybody, because everybody's down. So that's fight 2 done and dusted. I also want to thank some of the guild members who have participated in Guild War already. I see that we are up a little bit already, so as we look onto the final tower, what shall we do here? This one doesn't look too bad, actually. You know what? I think they're both as bad as each other, to be fair. And to any guild members who don't fight in Guild War, you really should fight in Guild War. The benefits do outweigh, anything. There's just benefits. You get Mystic Medals and everything. Arbiter of Vildred is going to potentially revive, so we want to put Briar Witch Assyria there to stop any potential revives on the top team. The Harseti slows everything down, so in order to take the first turn, we're going to need to bring along Zio, and to do some damage, I'm bringing along Successor Teiyu. I was thinking about maybe bringing the young Senya along as well, but the Briar Witch Assyria, I think, to stop the revive was more important than the young Senya kind of countering the Harseti. I mean, Zio is already a kind of Harseti counter, so that's the logic behind the team selection there. So Zio is gonna well, I'm going to try and push the Free Spirit Tiara back, and hopefully don't get resisted, and that's going to boost Successor Teiyu up. Yep, indeed it does. Soul Burn to try and get the defense breaks off on everybody, or somebody at least, and get absolutely nobodied. Okay, that's fine. Halseti can disappear. Successor Teiyu does just ridiculous damage. Briar Witch Assyria, yep, you can S3 to get rid of Free Spirit Tiara and do a decent chunk of damage on Arbiter of Ildred if you can, maybe even kill him, or not quite. It's on Alexa's basket, but that's interesting. And Successor Teiyu countering there and absolutely destroying the Arbiter of Ildreds. That's round 1 done and dusted already, and we're on to round 2. And it's the standard cleave setup. Nothing on here is going to disturb our cleave setup. So we're pretty much plain sailing. You've seen it twice already before. New Moon Luna, Freebat, and Eternal Wonderland will certainly do their thing. Some tips, I think, for Guild War, you should really get to know some of the units and the heroes that are out there and what they do, so that you can learn to counter them or what counters them. And if you can't counter them, then just avoid that battle completely. Try and go on to something that you can fight and can do, and try and build up a few units of your own. Get them geared up as well as you can. Bang, that's round 3 done. Fight 3, round 2 done and dusted. 3 victories, which is always good to see in Guild War. Thank you very much for joining me on this Guild War adventure. Please like, share and subscribe and all that good stuff. And please, Guild members, give it a go of yourself. But thank you very much, and goodbye.